welcome to another week of Inside the Kennel. I'm your host Matt Knight, and with me I've got a couple of young superstars of the Central Districts Footy Club here. Rhett Montgomery. Rhett, good to have you on board, mate.
Yeah, it's absolutely honour to get the call up. I've been waiting for it, so yeah, it's good to be here.
Yeah, the fans have been calling for you since round one, and you've even got the home club, the Youngstown beanie on. Yeah. They're just quietly, they're going all right at the moment.
Yeah, just supporting the lads. Jaden and Tony give me a bit on the social media, so yeah, support the boys, and yeah, they're going all right this year. Hopefully I can win it.
Yeah, and with us we've got your mate's league debut on the weekend, and Ryan Falkenberg. Falks, good to have you on, mate.
Yeah, thanks for having me on, Nighty. It's a real honour, to be honest. I'm really excited, you know. I'm really pumped to be on the show.
No, it's good to have you boys. A lot of energy in the room at the moment. I love it. Let's talk last week, obviously, for the Rezzies. You know, been flying at the moment, still sitting top of the table, but just a narrow loss to Norwood on the weekend that were pretty good.
Yeah, they come out all guns blazing. We just played really average throughout the day. We never really found anything. Only went out by 12 points. That's real positive. But yeah, look, we just went up to standard on the weekend, and they showed us around the ground too much space, too many kicks, marks for them as well. So they just did it really easy in the end, and unfortunately, yeah, it's the way it goes for us. But we can bounce back this week.
Bounce back, and your year, mate, yourself, you've had a pretty good year. Playing some consistent footy. Obviously, had some injuries and that over the period. Is it just nice to be able to play footy?
Yeah, it's good. Missed like half of the pre-season with tendonitis in my knee, and then missed as a corky, which is not great. But and then a little hamstring as well. But it's good now. Hopefully, I'm feeling fit, so it's good to be out there having a good crack.
That's good. And you did miss a game to go play in the under-20 state team.
Yeah. So
what was that experience like for you as well?
Yeah, it was a great experience. We versed the under-18s, the SA under-18s, just to give them a bit of a top-up for their game against WA. Yeah, it was good. Like the pace was really fast. I unfortunately played down forward, which is I used to play forward when I was younger, so it was a bit different. I played there for a few years, and yeah, board didn't really come down. We didn't have much inside 50s, so yeah, just a bit disappointing. But it was a good experience, and good to see how good they are and playing against a team like that. So yeah.
That's it, mate. It's good to see, and yeah, no doubt we'll see you later in the year when those Panthers are going well and still, and we won't be able to keep you quiet. And folks, it's what a week it's been for you, mate. I come 2 weeks ago and you've snagged 5 in the twos, and then next week you get the call up saying you're playing your first league game. What was that like to get the call up?
Yeah, well, Roy gave me a call on the Wednesday night, and I was just sitting there doing a bit of uni work, and I saw Roy Laird pop up on my phone. At first I was a bit nervous. I was like, oh, here we go. And then I answered and he said, yeah, you're playing seniors. And from that moment on, I was just ecstatic all the way till Saturday. Friday night the nerves sort of started kicking in a bit, you know, but I don't know. I was just really excited to be out there with the boys and playing against such a quality opposition as well as the Crows as we did. It was a real good experience.
No, and that's it, folks. I mean, you've kicked the snag. The boys get around you?
Yeah, everybody was there pretty well.
How's the head feeling?
Yeah, they can barely reach up that high, so a few of the boys struggled there. But Marcus Brough, he was running off at the time, and he said he would have loved to have been there. He come up to me after and said good stuff. So.
That's beautiful, and you got to play on. And you said you spoke about the talent the Crows had in. Obviously, it's well documented in the AFL. They've got 1-2 injuries on their list. Yeah. You got to stand on Andy Otten. What was that like? Did he give you much chat?
Yeah, well, I was walking out to me posse and I saw big Andy Otten stand down there at full back, and I thought, heck, here we go, we're in for a bit of a day. I was a bit sort of nervous. I thought he'd play on big phrase, but no, I got the job. And throughout the day he gave me a few little pointers here and there, but at the end he sort of come over and had a chat and just said, be confident in what you do, just always stick to your guns. It was real good. It was a real nice bloke.
And in that, your competitors, and we've seen it with Ruffy when he went back to the VFL, your competitors, but for a young player like yourself that's still developing, to have your opposition opponent be able to give you that sort of advice, it's fantastic for yourself, folks, and really good by Andy Otten as well. And lads, I tell you what, we've got a big instalment of Quick Hands tonight. Let's have a look to see who Prez has caught up with this week.
It's time for the Quick Hands with Kyle Presbury.
G'day Doggies fans, and welcome to another week of Quick Hands, here with Bulldog favourite number 25, Luke Hubble. Luke, good to have you, mate.
No worries, thanks for having me, Kyle.
Obviously a big fan of the show, so we don't need to get into that. You know how it works, so we'll just jump straight in. Firstly, we'll jump in to your fashion sense, mate. We know it's not very good. One of your old housemates have described it as a plank of wood. Can you guess who that is and your thoughts on the comment?
Oh, look, I really don't care who it is, to be honest. And that's probably why I've got such a good fashion sense.
No, I don't think you do, but fair enough, we'll move on. Now, and you, sticking with fashion, your white Bulldogs cap, that gets worn quite frequently.
Yeah,
right?
it does, yeah. My favourite cap.
Where is it right now?
It's in the back of the car, I reckon. I've got a Footscray one that's with an Indigenous logo on it, and the other Central District ones. I've got two favourites.
Beautiful. And they
What, have you taken?
No.
Don't touch it.
Sorry, no, not at all. Out of all the boys here, who looks at themselves in the mirror the most after a weight session, training?
Oh, good question. I would say you're up there. You're a pretty boy.
Has to be Weaver, doesn't it?
I'd have him second or third, yeah.
And me first.
I'd have you first.
You're
You
cute.
carry on. Look at your kid at the moment.
Look at yourself in the mirror, bud. I also heard the plant in your bedroom is looking quite luscious and going really well.
Yeah, it is because it's fake.
Yeah, you.
See, this is where your segment's turned to rubbish.
Well-
Have you finished? Because I've got something
No,
up my sleeve.
not yet. I just want to know the most romantic thing you've done for her as well.
I'd like to say the proposal was pretty good. I thought it was pretty savvy.
Really? Run us through a bit of it.
I pretended that I was going to go for a run up at the hill down south in Carrickmalinga, and I needed her to come and measure out the steps with me. So it was a real romantic start.
Impressive.
And then got up to the top of the hill. Sarah started talking about something else, changed the subject quickly, and pulled the ring out. I actually had the pockets were a bit too small, so I had the ring down the front of the jock. So I was packing a bit of heat.
Yeah, fair. Beautiful. Maybe if I need some tips, mate, I'll come straight to you.
Yeah, well, I've tried to help you out in the past. The little picnic basket, but that turned to rubbish, didn't it?
Yes. We won't go into that.
Now, can we change subject here? Because everyone loves the show and stuff like that.
It's a big segment.
So I've got my own. I've got my own little quick hand segment here. No, I planned this. I know Prez has tried to research.
I did do my research.
I've got better questions than yours. Yours are rubbish.
You can't be belittling me on my own segment, mate.
Oh, I can, because I've changed the segment. So, question one. Why are you starting to be called Wombat by your teammates? Is it true? A simple yes or no answer here. Did you have swagger in your step, having your mega head on the back of a bus during the final series a couple of years ago?
Yes.
Did you ask to get your head put on the back of a bus?
No. No. Can't confirm that one.
Here's a good one. This is going to put you right on the spot. Here we go. How much money would we have to raise for you to shave your head and donate to our charity Novita?
Oh, mate, don't do that to me.
No, this is on. It's locked in on Media Street.
Don't do that to me.
How much are we got to raise?
3,000.
Right. Doggies fans, 3,000. We need to get everyone on board. We'll do it maybe in a month or two if we can get the $3,000. Hopefully 2 months, and we'll do it live on your segment, Quick Hands.
I'm baffled here. I'm rattled.
Here's the next bit. Has Jackson Fat Nagel ruined your media career? Yes or no?
Partially.
And why?
His answers were absolutely rubbish, but Berkey behind the camera did a fair bit of cutting and saved me, I reckon.
Yeah.
So shout out to Berkey, big fan of the show.
Berkey, how many edits did Berkey have to put through?
I think it was minimum 14. 47.
So we're on for the shave of the head?
Yeah, we are.
Got to do it, $3,000.
That's all for Quick Hands this week, guys.
I tell you what, lads, a fantastic episode of Quick Hands with Luke Harville. Kyle he thought we were up to something. You boys sat through and watched it. Kyle thought he was up to something, but didn't know that. So, Doggies fans, you've seen it then and there. Kyle's committed now. He had no idea that was coming, but if we can get $3,000 raised, Kyle and Harbs are both going to shave their head, and that'll go to the Novita charity as well, which is a big supporter of Centrals. The Centrals are a big supporter of, lads. I'll tell you what, how are we going to see Prez with the shaved head?
Oh, yeah. He'll look even more like a rat than he does at the moment.
Yeah, a bit of wombat, I reckon. Yeah, no, he had a bit of short hair last year, and it was interesting. So he had like the short on the sides and long on top.
He
So
had a shocker last year.
Yeah, it's the worst, but yeah, well, it's good joke. Good cause, so yeah.
And I did like Hubs' groundwork to the wombat as well. I tell you what, he's carrying some junk in that trunk as well. But no, great work from Prez, and yeah, we'll be pumping this up massively over the next few weeks, and everyone will be getting involved because we want to see it done right here on inside the kennel. Lads, on that note, let's crack into this week's games. Down at the Bay, playing Glenelg down there, always a tough trip, and beautiful to see that it's on a Sunday. So, Red, obviously, couple of changes in the reserves. Just take us through those changes, mate.
Yep. So we get some experience back in. Jordan Fennell comes back in after a hamstring injury. Missed about 8 weeks, so it's good to have Geordie back with us. Matty Nagel as well. He comes in from a hamstring injury as well. That was about 4 weeks he was out for, so it's good to have him. Big Damon Robertson also back. He's a developing ruckman from Glenelg actually. So it's good to get him back on board. And Nick Lange goes out. Unfortunately has another setback with injury. But hopefully he can get through it and come back out of a better player as well. And then yeah, Cooper unfortunately goes up. We'll talk about that. And yeah, Jack Carpenter and Ollie Shaw also in the under-18 state squad this week, but they'll be playing with us on Sunday. So
yeah, beautiful, and fantastic to have those kids down there doing extremely well. The Bays they've only got the 3 wins for the year in the Rezzies, but as you know, footies can be a funny game at times, and hopefully the boys should go down there and get the win.
Yeah, it's interesting. They started 0-6, so they had a really average start, and then we were 6-0, and they come up and beat us. So it's a bit weird season in the reserves, but yeah, they've obviously hit some form the last couple of weeks, so it's going to be a real challenge. So yeah, we'll have a good crack, and yeah, it should be good.
No, absolutely. Well, you're on one then, so hopefully, the boys get that one back and keep the top of the ladder spot there as well. And Fawkes, just very nice little in. Obviously, not a grade out in the league, but just talk us through those 2 changes.
Yeah, so Nick Gillard goes out this week with suspension. Bit unlucky there, but it is what it is. And Cooper Darms comes back in with his coming back from injury, making his big debut. Well, not debut, sorry, but he's coming back this year. Yeah, return, that's the one. So yeah, it's real exciting for the club. Bring that pressure up forward. So
no, it's going to be fantastic, and yeah, obviously Coop, the mastermind behind the show, and spoke to him today, and he's pretty excited. Obviously, unfortunate that it's on the back of Gilly going out for that bump. Unfortunately, it's modern day footy, so yeah, I'm sure Gilly will be back in a couple of weeks anyway. But fantastic for Coop, obviously coming off an ACL, 2 games in the Rezzies, and he's back in the league. So, Fawkes, on the track this week, what's sort of been the word of, what's the game plan or the message going into Glenelg?
So last week, sort of against the Crows, they just cut us apart with skills. So we want to sort of take that into Glenelg, be nice and clean with the ball, just take and go, just take our opportunities, just not hesitate and just hit that, play nice, exciting footy, play with handball receives and stuff, and just sort of link up. Because we know that's what the supporters want to see. They don't just want to see a slog. They just want to see that exciting brand of footy which Central's used to play. We want to sort of bring that back into our game. So
no, absolutely, folks. I couldn't have said it better myself, mate. The boys they've been good tonight, and lads, on that as well. Usually we would cut to an interview, and I tell you what, fans, we have a beautiful 2-part interview with Troy Menzel talking about his obviously journey in AFL, which is a really good one to listen to, but due to Harbs flipping Presbury's own segment on him, we'll run that next week as well. So that's all we got time for tonight, boys. Good luck on Saturday.
Cheers, mate.
Both 2 young talents absolutely flying. It's been good to have you on.
yeah.
We'll have to get you on again. You've been excellent. And to the fans as well, Sunday, head down to Glenelg. The Rezzies kick off at 12 o'clock. Followed by the league at 2:40, and it is a telecast game as well. So we'll be on channel 7 or 7 mate. They put it on. So fantastic as well. So if you can't make it down to the ground, jump on 7 and watch the boys as well. And like I said, got the Guernsey in front of us. We are getting around to signing it. Share the video to go in the draw to win that at the end of the year. It's a fantastic prize, and certainly one very lucky winner walks away with it at the end. So we'll be back next week with more Inside the Kennel. Thanks to Rhett and Forks for coming on, and we'll see you all again next week.